I want to focus on your roots, right? Because you use this word a few times. Can you share a bit more of your roots, how you got started into business, into leadership, and like where do these dot connects which led you to coming back to India or having a big moment where you decided to do that?
Once again, that's a wonderful question. I'm going to little bit go back into my past. This happened when I was in IBM. So I'm not an engineering grad. So I'm just a business management, like bachelor's of degrees. I've done my BCom. So in one role of mine in IBM, I was a program manager and I was leading a project. I had to lead a bunch of geeks or senior architects. Everybody were an architect and I was the only one who's a non-engineer background, plus I was not an architect. So according to them, it was that those times back in 2006, 7, it was very much, it's an age where everybody believed you have to be an engineer, you have to be a software engineer, you have to be an architect. That's what is value add. So for me to fit into the team was very difficult because according to them, it was below their, I wouldn't say it's a dignity is the right word, but below their means to report into me, somebody who's a non-tech and also a woman. So I had to battle both, being a non-techie and a woman. Very interestingly, I did not lose myself, but of course, the way they treated me, within me, I was going through too much of emotions, a kind of feeling small, all the kind of challenge I faced. But I've never expressed outside. You will not be able to see that this is what I was going through. And then there was literally a moment where I worked really hard to fit within the team and to lead the team and also show them, look, I don't have to be an architect. My job is to be a program manager where I can talk the language of business and technology, which is required for my role to play very well and manage the team who are experts in the field to deliver the project. And crossing my fingers, it went off very well. And I received a commendable letter and a feedback from the CTO of my client organization. They appreciated me and my team. And it was extremely well received because this is a pet project of the chairman's office. So it was a significant success for IBM. It was commendable. So for me, I've been able to break the glass ceiling by doing what I did very dedicatedly. But the problem that came about is, why should I doubly prove myself? And that is when once my mentor told me, and I constantly kept telling, I'm non-techie, I'm non-techie. This word, it became like my jargon line because somewhere subconsciously, what I had experienced got embedded. So that left a stigma in my mind. So I started believing that I'm a non-techie. And once one of my mentors told me, stop saying you're a non-techie because what you do is transforming. And he said once, he was one of the senior most fellows in the organization, like highest in their technical cadre. He said, we both are the two sides of the same coin. Whatever I develop has no value if you don't go and influence and sell. So that became very empowering. So to me, that was a moment. And it was phenomenal. I for one moment didn't think that from that moment that I'm a non-techie.